first thing I got is just a little bit on the Xbox side of thing. It actually dives a little bit into a Steam as well. So um, we do have conflicting articles that kind of tie into this a little
Okay.
bit later on. I kind of like that we do
Mm-hmm.
because it just goes to show that really nobody knows
Yeah.
what's going on with the next gen of console releases. So basically, what this article says is the next gen Xbox is on track for a 2027 launch, according to. Dude, I hate fucking ads, man. I'm pulling up this article. There's a
Yeah.
fucking giant ad in the
Yeah,
middle
it's
of
all
it.
right.
According to the AMD CEO. So apparently, the Valve's console, which is a PC like, is apparently arriving early this year. We'll see. And the next Xbox could launch in 2027. So AMD's CEO Lisa Su shared some information regarding two upcoming video game devices: the Valve Steam Machine and Xbox's next gen console, both of which are powered by her company's chips. So according to GamesBeat on February 3rd, Sue shared some info about when to expect Valve's upcoming console-like PC gaming box, the Steam Machine, and further teased a possible launch window for Microsoft, previously confirmed to be in development at Xbox. So, from a product standpoint, Valve is on track to begin shipping its AMD-powered Steam Machine early this year, claims Sue. In prepared remarks ahead of a financial call and development of Xbox's next gen console featuring an AMD semi-custom chip is progressing well to support a launch in 2027. There's more. I think that's kind of the gist of it, but I wanted to throw this in there because we had just talked about last episode, PS5 possibly going out to 2029.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, are you surprised that Xbox is even making a new console after everything's an Xbox? I mean, I guess I'm not super surprised on this one because it'd be kind of a big shock and a change if they just at this generation decided to stop making a new system. But I feel like if this one doesn't go well, they might be out of the hardware business altogether. They may just turn into a games manufacturer. So
Yep.
while this does say 2027, I don't see that unless they really want to get ahead of the next PlayStation, but 2 years ahead. And that's just speculating that the PS5 will be pushed to 2029, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I think,
I
yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. Keep going if you got stuff. I'm
no
sorry.
no
I'm
that,
trying
that,
to.
that was about it really.
As
No,
far, I fucking hate this. I'm just gonna say I hate this. To be honest, I hate this. I
Mhm.
don't care so much about the Steam Machine. That's a whole separate entity, in my opinion. I don't see that
Yep.
as a console competitor. Even though it is a console competitor, it's a micro PC. But Steam is a whole different ball game. If you play on PC, you've built up a massive collection of Steam games, including myself. I think I have 1,300 Steam games. Like, what the fucking...
Good Lord.
Why? So that is a whole different thing. That's just basically access to your Steam library on your TV, which has been done by multiple consoles in the past. Whatever. They can do whatever they want with that thing. I have seen technical details on the Steam Machine that seems to be decent. So just whatever. That I'm not even looking at. I do not want the next Xbox in 2027, and I don't think consumers do either, because it could be the next gen console. It isn't going to get anything worthy of a upgrade, especially if they delay the PS5. We already saw that report from fucking last week's episode where there's 20% of game devs.
That's what I was referencing.
20% of game devs want to develop for Xbox. This is not going to get anything that.
No.
It's just dumb. I think it's stupid as shit. I am not ready to buy a new console. I don't know if I'm going to be ready in 2029 either, but definitely not ready right now.
Nope.
So yeah, it is surprising. And like you mentioned, Xbox is in trouble. They don't. What is selling Xbox right now other than like what you pointed out, that you grew up and your friends list is built on your Xbox, and that's why you've stuck with that line. But if you break away from that, like I did, when I don't play games with my friends anymore, I switched to PlayStation.
Right. I'm about to.
I switched to PlayStation. There's exclusives that are actually worthwhile on that console, which I don't like exclusives, but if I'm gonna game, I want them. So it just made sense to move over. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this at length, but there is not going to be a massive technical jump to the next gen. It's not going to happen. So I think it's terrible. They can launch it. They'll get some sales from it, I'm sure. But I would imagine a lot of people are like myself. We're just waiting for the next PlayStation. And depending on the price of that, it may be time to just everything be a PC at that point. But I don't exactly know. I hate this news. So
I do too, and I do too, and I wanted to just throw this in there because we're getting all these different conflicting dates of when the next hardware is coming out, because nobody really freaking knows. I mean, they just don't know. And I hate that everyone keeps going to like, well, yeah, but it's been 7 years. That's kind of the trend. I'm like, why? It doesn't have to be the trend.
Yeah.
Like, I get the first, from the Xbox to the 360, big jump. 360 to Xbox One, big jump.
Moderate. Not as big, but moderate.
So every time, it's just a little less moderate. So let's break the 7-year freaking trend. Why did it seems too short as it is. And I mean, look at what the PlayStation's doing now with the PS5. It's those games are still incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't need it yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I just
there was a massive amount of FOMO back in the day, right? If you had a PS2 and you saw the PS3, you're like, I gotta have that. I am to the point now where if we get an upgraded console, I don't know if I'm rushing to buy the next console, no matter when it is, because like you said, there's we're to the point with technology right now where we got to be getting close to the ceiling, and an upgrade isn't going to do a whole lot. I mean, the only thing that they could potentially sell the new Xbox on is it running GTA 6 smoother. Granted, if that game comes out this year, that could be their selling point for that console.
Sure.
But you're not getting exclusives anymore, except what, Halo. I've never really been a big Halo guy, but
well, and there's talks of Halo coming to PlayStation.
I'm sure it will. So I don't understand.
They already lost Gears.
Yep, they already lost Gears. The remastered came out on PlayStation, right?
Forza.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're losing all their
mainline. Forza is still locked on Xbox. Motorsport. Well, PC too, but
Microsoft. Yeah.
Anyways, this news stinks. It smells fishy. I don't want a new console. I don't want to spend the money on a new console. Maybe that's just me, but I think it's too soon. And like I agree with you 100%. I agree 100% with you that there should not be a trend that we have to get a refresh at this point. Of course, the AMD rep's going to want them to push their new chip out. That's how they make their money. They get a cut of the
and that's all this article
sales.
Could be. It could be just like because she wants to keep it in people's minds. Oh yeah, 2027. Shit, that's only next year. Let's go. She is trying to push it. So she may have no freaking clue.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, you're right. They should. The cycle should definitely be longer nowadays, especially with just the moderate increases that we're getting. So, very interesting to talk about. But good.
With how powerful the systems already are, I mean, it's we don't need it yet.
Nope, we definitely don't. I mean, I fell for the trap of buying God, I don't even remember. So, I got a PS4, then I bought a PS4 Pro. I did not buy a PS5
So
Pro.
did I.
I did not buy a PS5 Pro. Because I'm an asshole and I want my disc tray in my console still. I refuse to get rid of my disc tray and have a separate disc tray. Otherwise, I might have. But I don't know what the
Pro is only digital.
Only digital.
Okay.
I mean, they sell the disc drive add-on that you can do.
Oh, that's so stupid.
But it's a dumb argument. Like we talked about before, discs are shit now anyway. They're just an install code. So it's not. That's just me being a stickler, but I don't know. Did you I guess Xbox hasn't released a Pro version. They just have the Series S, which is the entry level, and the X, which is the
right.
bigger,
The Series
big boy
X is their Pro version.
which
That's
came out at
what
the
I
same
have.
exact
But
time. You have the X?
yeah, Series X.
I don't know, man.
I don't either. We can move on. This is just
that's cool one to talk
dumb-
about, but let's hold off on
Sure.
the consoles. I don't